early in the morning and I'm tired. I stayed up too late watching Netflix. Bags under my eyes. This is terrible. But this morning I got on Facebook, right? And somebody had sent me a link to this video that I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you some clips of because and interject it with my thoughts. But I'm telling you, this brother is so full of it. It's not even funny. I howled the whole way through because the little girl in the video, you see her little expression. She looks all confused, and she's actually trying to make sense of this nigga gobbledygook double talk that he's telling her. I guess because she likes the little funny looking boy, she should have just got up and walked the fuck off. But he, anyway, to sum it up, they're having a discussion about her having a title. She wants to be like the girlfriend. And he's like, well, why? We already do everything that couples do, but, we don't need a title. This typical nigga gang. And so as they go through, he's telling her why he's going to.
We do everything that motherfuckers do when they're in a relationship. Why do we need a fucking why do you need a title? It's not that deep. Like, you shouldn't get mad if I'm talking to other females because you're not my fucking girl. And I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but like, if I'm talking or fucking with other females, you shouldn't be mad because, like, we have no title. You're not my girl.
Okay, so as you see, he has no interest in being involved in a committed relationship with her. That's what she wants. So what she needs to do is take charge of what she wants. Now, when she, breaks the news when she broke the news to do that, he, that it was going to be whatever was good for the goose was good for the gander, and how he's like, folded up and couldn't handle it and got all upset. Well, you dropped this and that.
I'm changing. Like, it ain't what you think right now.
What do you mean you're changing? What do you mean you're changing?
Bro, I'm not doing this relationship shit. Like, it ain't. This vlogging shit is weird, bro. I just know motherfuckers gonna have all type of shit to say. Bro, the bottom line is, I like the relationship that we have. If I cuff you, it's not gonna be the same. I'm gonna start getting mad at shit I don't normally get mad at. She ain't even never met King Soul. I ain't never been mad around her. You don't know what I talk to, you don't know what I do, nothing. I'm not shit. I'm telling you, I'm not shit. I'm not the one for you. I'm not. No matter how much I like you, you set yourself up for a big ass heartbreak. I'm telling you right now. If I was to cuff you, should I say, you would be setting yourself up for a heartbreak. Cause I know me. Soon as I start sipping, soon as I start drinking, it's over. I just don't want to be in no relationship right now. That's simple. I mean, if you don't like it, it's up to you.
What's amazing about this part is his honesty. Now, even though he was bullshitting around and playing mind games in the beginning, he straight told her, I'm not shit. I'm gonna end up hurting you. Don't have those kind of expectations of me because I know that I'm just gonna break your heart. Okay, now if you have a man who's honest enough to tell you that, why do you not listen? That was a point at which she was supposed to say, okay, well, it was great that we had this time together. What you're talking about right now.
Bro, this shit ain't gonna be the same. I gotta get my treatment. It's gonna be tough, I'm telling you.
Treatment?
Yes, my treatment.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to talk to you later or something. Fuck. Girl just told me she ain't doing shit for me. On my vlog, though. On my vlog.
You just said that you're trying to be with everybody.
When did I ever say I'm trying to be with everybody?
With other
When did I say that?
women. You just said you could do whatever you want.
I said you shouldn't be mad if I'm doing whatever I want because you're not my girl.
But
That's
it's whatever you want. So that's showing that you want to do that. And yes, I would be mad because I fucking like you.
All right, listen. This is the bottom line. You're not my girlfriend, which means we have no title, which means I can do whatever I want. I know you like me, but I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I'm going to. Simple.
Okay, bet then it could just be friends.
I'm not being friends with you. I don't need no female friends. My female friends, I'm fucking. I don't know what you talking about.
Young ladies, you know, I don't know how many times I have to say this. If you want something from a man, you want a certain kind of relationship, you want a certain kind of commitment, you want a certain kind of involvement, and he's not offering that to you, what are you supposed to do according to Deborah? You're supposed to get up or, you know, walk the fuck off, close the door in his face, hang up the phone, whatever you do, and that ends it. That's it. It's over. There should be no more discussion about it. He doesn't want to give you what you want. He doesn't have any interest in giving you what you want. He's not going to give you what you want. He flatly told you he's not going to give you what you want. What is there to keep talking about? You know, you want to ask questions. You want to wheedle and whine and beg and plead. That's not what you're doing. You're just like degrading yourself. You're making him find you disgusting and desperate. No man wants to. I mean, keep some decorum. You know, have some pride about it.
I'm not being your friend. If shit gonna change after this, after I just kept it 100 with you and told you how I really was when I didn't have to, if you can't accept this, then I don't think it's gonna work. I knew shit was gonna change once I told you. I said it. If I cuff you, shit gonna be different. Once she know the real me, shit gonna be different. I'm just not looking for no relationship, bro. It's that simple. If you can't understand that and the point I'm at in my life right now, then it's just tough for you.
This video was a perfect example of a lot of the things that I talk about on this channel. The mind games that men play, the deliberate manipulation of words and your mind, your thoughts, and the information that they give you in order to have you behave a certain way towards them, to give them certain things without them really giving you what it is that you want in return. This guy was so blatant with his, I don't know. I really felt sorry for her because, I mean, she did try to stand up for her little self, but you could see her confusion. I mean, she's sitting there, she's toying with her hair and, you know, looking very, like she was indecisive, you know, that she wasn't really sure what she should do and what approach she should take with the information that he was giving her. But I can tell you, young ladies, whether a man says the words to you directly like he did or not, if his behavior is showing you that he's not interested in the commitment, the love, the one-on-one, the connectedness that you're interested in, which he did, you know, by the fact that he told her, you know, if I'm out messing with other women, you have no right to get angry because we're not a couple. You're not mine. In other words, he has not claimed her in any way, shape, or form, so they have no ties, which means that she has, I mean, she can go and do whatever she wants to as much as he does because they're both single. Refer to my video on Until You're Married, You're Single for more information on that topic. But, you know, a lot of young women don't get it. They feel like if I like you and I want to be with you, then you should want to be with me. And that's not how it works. You also cannot just assume that you have a committed relationship because you sleep together and spend a lot of time together. Unless you have had the conversation that they had in this video, which didn't turn out in her favor, but at least now she knows. You know, they had the conversation. The information was shared. He was very open with her. He still played some games, but, you know, basically he was trying to manipulate her into still giving him the booty, even though he flatly told her, well, I'm going to be out getting booty from other women too if I feel like it, and there's nothing you can do about it, and that's just the way it is, and either you take it or leave it. That's essentially what he's saying to her. So, but, you know, from my way of thinking, this conversation should have happened long before it did, obviously, because, you know, she's developed all these feelings for him and wants all this stuff from him without having really understood where he was coming from. So obviously they never had any conversation about what he was doing or where he was doing it or when he was doing it. Like he pointed out, you ain't even never seen me mad. And that's one of the things my dad said is the first thing a woman should do when she starts messing with a dude is get him angry to see how he responds to her. Does he become violent? Does he cuss you out? Does he break things? Does he storm off? Does he threaten you with the relationship? There's all kind of ways you need to find out how a man thinks before you get too emotionally involved with him. So this was an unfortunate situation. Unfortunately, it happens a lot where young women don't seem to have the self-confidence to state what it is that they want and then to demand that he either give it to them or get out of their life. So he even turning around threatening, well, I don't need no woman friends, this and that. I mean, he has every right to say that, don't get me wrong, just like you do. I'm not a fan of people continuing to be friends after they break up. To me, that's silly. You can't, hang on to the past and move forward to the future at the same time. You got to let the past go and embrace what's coming, embrace the new, embrace the change. So from that, I don't really have a problem with what he said. I just have my problem is that all of this should have been discussed sooner. This should have been made very clear, because because he said, you're the only one that I like. Okay, so she's gonna cling to that. Well, he likes me. I'm the only one. But he also said that, okay, I might like you, but I could like somebody else, especially after I get some drink in me. I'm not gonna be thinking about the fact that I like you. I'm gonna be thinking about my dick. So, that's what he told her. He maybe didn't use those words, but that's what he was saying. So, young ladies, you have a decision to make. And like I always tell you, make a decision in your own best interest. If you like a guy and he does not like you back the way that you like him, that's when one-sided relationship is out of balance. It will never, ever, ever make you happy. You're going to always be sad and crying and wanting something from a man who has no intention of giving it to you. Okay, none. It's not on his agenda at all. So that is what I have to say about this video. I forgot who sent it to me, somebody on Facebook. But anyway, thank you for watching out for me and for giving me some fodder to talk about with young women, because these issues are very important and very common. They come up all the time. And this was a perfect living, in color, living, breathing example of the fuckery. So I hope you guys got some valuable information out of this. I've noticed when I was editing the video that some of the sound is off or something. I don't know what the hell is wrong. Sometimes it works really great, and other times I have drama like this one, like I'm having today. But hopefully you'll still understand what I was trying to say, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more great information for you on dating and relationships in the modern United States culture, because that's where I live. That's what I talk about. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.